make a start on the game. So there is a daily challenge which I might look at some point. I'll start by just going through the levels. There are a series of levels, each loosely based on the metro system of a particular city. It determines things like where the rivers are, you can see from this one. And then you have to unlock previous levels in order to and then, as you can see, there are on release, I think it had maybe 7 or 8 levels, if I'm remembering correctly. And then they have, to be fair to the developers, they've consistently been releasing content updates for a long time, and you can see there are a lot of levels now. And this is not the entire game, because there's the daily challenges, there's then community-made maps as well, so there's plenty of content. If this is your sort of game. Redesign the original Underground Railway, the London Tube. Alhuno says there's a solution for that. Don't do it right now, but if you press Alt-Shift print screen, it enables high contrast mode and acts as a better, if not ugly, dark mode. Yes, I am aware of that mode. It's a bit too ugly to be my standard desktop for work, I think. But I am, yes, that is a helpful accessibility tip, Alhuno. Thank you for sharing. That's a lot more than I remember, says Izzy. Yes, the devs have been adding to it a lot. In fact, I think that they were still updating it quite recently, given that it's a 10-year-old game. Let me just check. Yes, so the most recent major update was 2023, which was their 10-year update. As I say, released 2015, but they had an early access period before that. So they did a 10th anniversary update. I don't know if that's planned to be the last major update or not. But even if it is, as I say, there are Steam Workshop integration, so there are community-made levels. So, how this game works is very simple. Pause. You can pause at any time to build things. You have train cars and you have lines. Can I lock this in place? Yes. You start off with just 3 coloured lines, and then you can unlock more later. You also get tunnels as a resource, which is this bit on the right here. You need those to cross the river, which we are going to immediately have to do because of this station. There are stations with different shapes, and so each of these big shapes is a station, and each of these little shapes next to it is somebody wanting to travel to that station, and they want to travel to the station that's the shape that they are. So if we do something like that, we've now built the yellow line of our subway, and we've put 1 train on it. We have 2 more trains available. The train will go back and forth, and it will pick up passengers, and it will drop the passengers off when they get to their destination. And we used one of our tunnels to cross the river. Each train car can hold up to 6 passengers, so right now it's easily able to provide enough capacity, but as you can imagine, as the game goes on, more and more people want to travel. It gets more and more tricky to do so. Passengers don't have to complete the whole journey in one go. You can see that this car just picked up a square from the circle station, took it to the triangle station, and now the square is waiting there, and then if they get picked up, they'll be able to travel to the square station. I might put a second car on this line. Alhuno says it gets challenging real quick. It certainly does. So you see that square is now going to get picked up and brought along there. You can't branch off a line. Each line is... You can loop it round, but each line is a single line. But there's no penalty for moving it. At any time I can decide to move this line down here and pick up this station or whatever. I think I might actually do that. Right now the square station is important because there's only one of it. So anyone who appears with a square symbol has to be taken there. If someone appears, for example this person here with a circle, you could take them to any circle station and that would be okay. So it's not quite like a real railway, where people generally want to go to one specific place. They just want to go to a station of the appropriate shape. There is a clock in the corner that's running through the days and then the weeks. Every time you complete a week, you get an extra thing. You get an extra locomotive, and then you get a choice. Do you want, in this case, you can have a fourth line, or you can have a carriage. I'll pick the carriage just to show what it does. So the carriage goes on the back of an existing train and turns it into a 2-car train. So now it can hold 12 passengers instead of 6. We don't really need that at the moment. I'm just demonstrating what it does. As the game goes on, it very slowly zooms out. The zoom is actually so slow that you don't really notice it. But when we started the game, it was just these 3 stations here were almost taking up the whole screen, and you can slowly get to see more and more of the river. Kind of makes sense to have the square station be an interchange for the lines because of the number of people wanting to go there specifically. We've now got this cross station, which is actually kind of the same. If a cross comes up, then people are going to want to go specifically to the cross. I might do that. So now anyone on the blue line can go to the square or the cross, which are the 2 unique stations. I'm sure there are strategies to this, which I do not know yet. Izzy says this is kind of halfway between the Transport Tycoon / OpenTTD rules, where passengers will go anywhere that accepts them, and the real life rules, where passengers will be highly annoyed if you dump them off at Peterborough when they meant to go to London. Indeed, yes. So with OpenTTD, you have, for example, you have a coal mine that produces coal, and you have a power plant that consumes coal. The coal doesn't care where it goes, and the power plant doesn't care where its coal came from. You just have to supply it. And then passengers are just another resource in that system. So you pick passengers up from a city and you take those passengers to a city. And the passengers don't go, well, hang on, I didn't want to go here. Alhuno says you can also make parallel lines. Yes, you can. So you can have 2 lines going alongside each other. Let's take a 4th line here. If you want to. So far, I'm just sort of having each line go to a few different stations. You can see I have only one more tunnel available. So, for example, if I wanted to make a line that is sort of going horizontally here, I wouldn't really be able to do that because the river would consume too many tunnels. I actually didn't meant to make that a new line. I meant to extend that one. Thinking of maybe putting the yellow line through like this. I do want to go there. and then having the light blue line go here. You can see if you change a line while there's a car on that line, it will finish its journey before going to the next stop. You see the passengers really building up at some of these stations now. Oh, and I haven't even done that one. Probably need to have fewer passengers on the blue line, the dark blue line. But you see, let's say I wanted the red line to take care of this station. I couldn't do that at the moment because it would need a tunnel to cross the river and a tunnel to cross back again. So this one's got to kind of stay south of the river. I could do this and have this one go up here instead, maybe. The blue line is getting a bit backed. I think it would be good to have a second train on the blue line. We've only got one more day to go till we unlock another locomotive, so when we do, we'll put it on the blue line. There we go. More tunnels, I think, is going to be more important than another line. So yeah, I'm going to put you on here. Izzy says, if I remember rightly, there are actually player-made mods that will allow passengers to demand a destination. But that makes the game needlessly complex, in my opinion. Okay. Even though this line could be built around the river, the game doesn't want me to. It's going to insist I use a tunnel here. It will only use one tunnel and go like that, which I suppose is okay. Yes, there are a lot of community-made mods. I mean, OpenTTD itself is, at this point, 20 years of modding. There's actually a station under my face cam. There we go. People have been modding that game for a long time. Hello, Alice. Alice says I should play this game more. And hello, other Alice. Both Alices showing up at the same time. That's nice. Thank you for redeeming your flower. And hello, Liari. Mr. Penguin. Alright, so you see here, you see one of those passengers was sort of jumping up and down in exasperation because they'd been waiting too long at that station. I believe, yeah, they only get on the train if it's going where they need. Yeah, so it's happening here as well. So the ones that we need to go to the plus will only get on if the train is going this way. When the passengers get exasperated, a little pie chart thing will start counting up on the station, and if it gets all the way around, then you lose. Alice says hi, other Alice. And other Alice says double Alice. What the fuck? I mean, both Alices are long-time viewers of this channel, so it should be no surprise that they both show up together sometimes. Liari says double Alice and double Penguins, which is very true, yes. Let's take another line. Because, yeah, the game is throwing more stations at us. We do have tunnels. I'm wondering if something... Oops, no, extend the green one. Something like this, maybe? Would be good. As I say, I really don't know the best strategy for this game. Oh, that's a new shape. Pentagon. So if anyone gets, if any station gets a pentagon, then that means they want to come here. Bear that in mind. This square station is really getting busy. I suppose it's serving as an interchange as well as it having its own passengers. People will get dropped off there because they want to go to one of these special shapes. it is served by 3 different lines, one of which only goes 3 stops, so it should be... There's a lot of people wanting to go to Plus, actually, and yeah, this has to go all the way around there to get to Plus. Maybe Yeah, let me extend the blue to that triangle and take it off this triangle and give it to Plus. There. So now people have multiple services getting between Square and Plus, which I think was the thing that was everyone was getting held up on, and we can extend to there now. You definitely, I think you want to have every line have at least 1 circle and 1 triangle on it, because those are the most common things. I think you generally get most of the people want to go to a circle or a triangle, so they want to be able to do that without switching the lines. Sort of my first impression. The red line is getting... Yeah, the red line is really long. We need another train on the red line, I think. Do that. Maybe even another carriage. I'm a bit worried about this as well. I'm a bit worried about all of it. You get to this point in the game and suddenly everything is chaotic all at once. Oh yeah, this is a thing as well. Maybe I'll extend this to here, but I'll also upgrade this to a double carriage. Yeah, there are 2 speeds as well. There's like a pause, slow or fast. I'm a bit reluctant to put it in fast mode because keeping up with everything. Maybe put you there and you there. And you there. Maybe I might be overloading the yellow line here. Yeah, these guys are waiting too long. Could make the blue line come there as well. Oh, the star is not happy. Just about to have a big train come there. Now this station isn't happy. That's about to have a big train come there. It's about to have 2 trains come. Okay, another locomotive. We are completely out of tunnels. I think if I chose a new line, I would want to put that line somewhere that would require tunnels. So that would be silly because I haven't got any. So I'll choose 2 more tunnels. I think we could do with a second locomotive on the light blue line. Oh, also this this station has just changed shape. This is now a unique shape station, so people are going to want to be going there. Maybe I can send you up there as well, and have this be served by yellow. I don't know how good of the blue line's a bit wiggly. Going to a lot of stations. Oh god, we've got a unique shaped station over there now. Okay, yeah, maybe... Oops. No, maybe we do this. Maybe we send the blue on there instead. don't have you go there. Because there's nothing particularly special about that one. It was just, because it's at the end of the line, it was taking a long time for trains to come, but they are big trains when they do come. I'm not sure of the best strategy. Hello Elfie, welcome in. You're panicking a bit, but the train is coming. Right now there's panicking at the other end of the yellow line. Is carriage going to get there fast enough? I think we perhaps need to maybe have the yellow line not have quite so many stations. Let's take that station out. Give it to the blue line. Green line. Green line's about to get done. Green line should have 2 carriages on. It's only got 1 at the moment, so that's an issue. Why are you not getting on the train? Okay, now you're getting on the train. Let's put a carriage on the blue line because that's busy. Okay, you're busy, but you've just had a big train come. You're busy. You've just had a big train come. Yeah, by the end of the game, you're scurrying around, trying to put out the fire in one part of the map while an emergency is happening in the other part. Alice says, "Is this your first time playing this game?" No, I played this game when it first came out about 10 years ago. I don't have the high scores from that game saved on my current profile, so I don't have anything unlocked on the main menu or anything, so it looks like this is my first time, but I have played it before, although I wasn't particularly good at it. Oh dear, this station is panicking. I think the train's going to get there in time. It's because they all want to go the other way, they only get picked up on the way back. Oh, no, hang on, that train that train was full, so it went straight through. This could be a problem. Hopefully this train can get there in time, come on. Okay, I think we're alright for the moment, but yeah, we're getting to the point where our network is not handling the traffic, and we don't have any more trains. If we survive one more day, we'll have another train to place. I probably need another carriage on the green line as our next priority. It might take... You can take a carriage off a line and put it on a different line, so I think I will actually do that. Interchange improve a station's capacity and transfer speed. I wonder if I have a use for that. Ophelia! Hello, best Ophelia. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding. Thank you so much. Hello to all the raiders. Harry, Ophelia, Herder, Lana, Otto, and Marimatsu, Brute Force, and all your other viewers. In the unlikely event that there was anyone watching who hasn't yet heard of the amazing Ophelia, please follow. Please, please, please. She is super cozy. Right now she's doing a playthrough of Mass Effect, which we're already enjoying. And she's also played Dwarf Romantic quite a lot in the past, and will probably play it again in the future, which is one of my favourite games. She's a very, very awesome streamer. If anybody here is joining me for the first time, my name is Emma. I'm here every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Starting around 6:30 UK time on the Friday and Sunday. 7:30 on the Saturday. And I mostly play puzzle games. Today we're playing Mini Metro, which is a puzzle game. It was requested by Alhuno, a good friend of ours, who has just offered Ophelia a hug. Thank you, Alhuno, for offering Ophelia a hug. Ophelia, I wasn't able to hang out today for the whole stream, but I hope you made good progress. I hope the mass was effected. I hope the squad decisions were made. Apparently you had a good run with the title screen boss today. That one got defeated very quickly, so that's impressive. Okay, I am going to pick a carriage. The interchange sounds helpful, but I'm going to pick a carriage because I think we have a bit of a need for carriages. I'm going to put another one on this line. And I'm also going to put a third locomotive on the yellow line because the yellow line has quite a lot of responsibility. Is only 25 minutes for the title screen boss. Ophelia has an emote that I think is quite appropriate for the current state of this Mini Metro game, which I'm going to share with you now. You're basically against the clock to try and deliver the passengers as quickly as possible before they get too angry and you lose. Oh god, that train just went past without picking anyone up. Sorry, yellow line, I'm trying to steal one of your trains to pick up these guys. Was I fast enough? No, I was too slow. Okay. So, yeah, overcrowding at this station has forced your metro to close. 1,346 passengers travelled on your metro over 59 days. And yeah, you can continue in creative mode if you want to. That was better than my previous score, at least on this save file. No, it wasn't. Okay, 2084. And then there's a leaderboard. There's this histogram of scores. So my previous high score that I got before is actually quite good, top 10%. The score I got today is about there on the leaderboard, so more normal. But yeah, see, a lot of people have played this game, so top 10% is still rank 73,000. Hello, Jace, who says can't stick around, Emma, but great to see you. Yes, it's great to see you too. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Ophelia says new personal best for Mass Effect streams. Yes. Ophelia is a very chatty streamer, and that is a good thing. That is a very good thing. Yeah, there was famously a stream once where we just looked at the title screen of the game for 4 hours. Good to have a mixture of gameplay and chatting. Appropriately, Ophelia is also a fan of a game called Snail Simulator. And they had an event yesterday. They had a snail party, so that was a lot of fun. She wasn't streaming that, but that is a game that has featured on her streams before, and is also a lot of fun. So yeah, there's this, and I think you can also look at how you compare to your friends. This is actually Alice's Steam account here. But that okay, that score. Well, Alice, that score's better than what I got today. So you don't suck, I promise. That's still 1750 is still like what was it? Yeah, that's still like top 20%. That's not a bad score, Alice. Hello, Fusion. Fusion M30, welcome in. Good to see you. Did you beat all your friends? Asks Alice. Well, I only have 2 friends, unfortunately, and you're one of them. I don't know. Alhuno, do you have a Steam account? Or I suppose no, yours. I don't know if your scores would show up on here because you did them on iOS. It would be lovely to compare to Alhuno's scores, but that might not be possible. But if you do have a Steam account and you want me to add you, Alhuno, I'm happy to. Fusion asks, how are you? I'm a bit stressed at the moment for various reasons. But yeah, we successfully completed a level of this game. There are sort of mini achievements for each level, these challenges. Deliver 2,000 passengers, deliver 1,000 passengers we've done. Deliver 1,000 passengers using no more than one tunnel we have not done. That would be quite hard. My map then had about 6 tunnels in it. So that's the third challenge. Each map has its own set of challenges. So for Paris, you've got to use no more than 3 lines for the third challenge. And so on and so forth. So completing London unlocked Warsaw. My plan is to just keep playing different maps until we get bored, so we'll see how long that takes. Alice says, I'm someone who likes to get all the achievements and I stopped playing this game because there's just too many. Yeah, so fun thing, although I have played this before in like 2015, they hadn't added achievements to the game when I first played it. So I've actually just unlocked the achievement for delivering 1,000 passengers to London. Even though I obviously already did because my high score is above that. But yeah, we'll continue with Paris now. Hello 53 New Wave, welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding with your party of 7 viewers. 53 New Wave recently has been playing all kinds of games, including Dorf Romantic because I gifted it to them. They also tried Celeste. They were playing Skyrim yesterday. Honestly, they do all kinds of things. So they are co-streamers. There are 2 of them, and that I like. There's not many like co-streaming pairs out there, and I think there's a really good vibe between them. So everybody, please go follow them. Hello to Moonchild. Hello to Ander, who I think was already here. Hello to Grimzol. Do let us know what you were doing today and it was successful. And oh wow, Ander, thank you so much for gifting a sub to 53 New Wave. That is incredibly generous, and your continued generosity in this stream is highly appreciated. I might have to give you a VIP badge soon. Today we are playing Mini Metro, which is a puzzle game. Very simplistic graphics, but what I'm doing here is sort of creating a metro layout for a city. In this case, this is supposed to be Paris. It's got that sort of stylized look of the London Underground tube map and some of the other ones. This is obviously supposed to be the islands in the River Seine. Moonchild says, hi Emma and everyone, how are you doing? How is Mini Metro? Not too bad. We've only done 1 level so far, and I didn't even get my high score in that level. But we'll see how we do with this one. So again, we've got just the 1 square station with circles and triangles, so I'm making that be the interchange. With a weird sort of... If this was an actual subway network, I probably wouldn't have the 3 colours of the line be these 3 colours because we've got 3 tunnels. I'll take a carriage. This green and this yellow look a little bit similar. That might confuse colourblind travellers, I think. By the way, this game does have a colourblind mode. So if you are thinking, oh, it's... going to be hard to tell the colours apart, I think they do cater for that. I'm going to put a second train on the yellow line. And maybe I'll make a third line here for now. Need to see what other stations are going to show up before I really decide where I'm going to put each line, I think. That green, blue and yellow is evil. Yeah, this... Typically Subway Network colours tend to be very bright, vibrant colours. This one is not so much. But I think the game gives each level a colour scheme. So it's different colours for every level. So I think that's why they just ran out of different colours to use. And as I say, I don't really know the strategy for this game, but I feel like keeping each line with roughly the same number of stops is going to be a good strategy, so that no one line gets overloaded. So this line has 4 stops, this line has 5 stops, and this line has 4 stops. So right now it's quite balanced. But like, say another stop comes up down here, then we'd have to add it to the yellow line. Make this a 2 carriage because it's the only train on the blue line. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. So that's got to go all the way down there now. Right now we have the problem of any squares on the green line have to change at this station. So maybe it's better to, maybe it's better to put this into the, we've got enough tunnels, let's take a line. Maybe it's better to put the green line into there directly. So that way, nobody has to change if they're going to square. And then if they start putting loads of stations over here, we can put a 4th line over here. Alice says, I guess minimizing distance traveled is good. Yeah, it's not so much distance traveled, I think, as number of stops traveled. Because, like, this bit of line here, although this is a long distance, the train, just goes that distance. Whereas the blue train, if you look here, because it's stopping at every station, it's taking a long time to hop between those stations. And so I think, it depends how many stops it's going and how many passengers at each stop, rather than the total distance. And yeah, if they want to go to a shape that's not on their line, they're going to have to change train, and then that's going to slow them down. So we have another unique shape here. We have a unique square, and we have a unique this shape, whatever that's supposed to be. So anyone on any of these lines that wants to go here will have to change at the square. If we get offered interchange station again, I might make square the interchange. That seems like a logical thing to do. Because so many people are... I just said that and now there's another square. So many people are going there. It seems like this station is very popular yet. Nobody's actually wanting to go there. Oh, this person is. Alice says, I don't really have strategy in this game, it's all just intuition. Yeah, I think that's my feeling on it as well. Grimsel says, I'm not sure where I want to go today, but I know it's got to be a triangle stop. That is the thing about this game is, if this person here who's waiting for triangle, then they're not, this is a problem, panic. They're not going to a specific triangle, they're just going to triangle. Any triangle will do. Okay, we have another unique shape. I think it might be about time we used the 4th line. still going to go to the square interchange, even with this line. Do something like that, and let's send the green one here and the blue one here. I'm still trying to keep them balanced in terms of number of stops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've just realised this green train isn't actually going to this stop. Now, I think that's what this line means, is it will bypass that stop. So yeah, maybe actually it's better to have the green. Oh no, but then yeah, see, the green train is only going to circles. It's not going to any triangles. We probably want it to go to a triangle. I think you want every line to have at least one circle and at least one triangle on it, because otherwise the circle and triangle people end up having to change, which you don't really want them to do. Let's take you off that triangle and take you off that circle. You want it. Oops. What I want is like a radial network of lines that all converge at this square, and then we can make that an interchange. Oh god. Wait, there's no... I just realised there's no trains on the... there's no trains on the pink line. I built the line and it wasn't doing anything because it had no trains on it. Silly Emma. Okay, there are now 2 trains on the pink line. Yeah, what we need to... I've got another carriage to use now, so we'll see what needs it. Blue line is a bit overloaded. Let's put this back to yellow. We'll probably put this to pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we want to give one of these blue ones to the... No, never mind, I'm just giving it another one anyway. I'm trying to keep each line equal and then put 2 trains on each line. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. So we have another unique shape. It does seem like square is by far the most used, the most popular unique shape though. I suppose also it's not actually a unique shape because there's 3 of them. But they're all on the blue line. Okay, we've got there now. Might need to think about getting another tunnel because we've only got 1 left. And the more the map zooms out, we get this possibility of having stations over the river. This is looking pretty bad. I'll put an extra carriage on there. Not sure what to make of the music in this game. Sort of ambient. I think it might be like procedurally generated to an extent. Of ambient music. Let's get 2 more tunnels. I don't know what's going to show up. Let's put another train on yellow. Right now yellow's only got 1 train. It is a big one. We'll give it a second train. Alice says music is both calming and stressful at the same time. Oh dear. Well, I hope my viewers are not being stressed by the music. I can always turn it off. I think I get what you mean though, Alice. We're doing 700. 700 is not bad. I think 1,000 is like the baseline score for you've done okay at this level, because that's the first 2 achievements on in each level is getting to 1,000. Harry says it's interesting. The activity does seem to have an influence on it. Oh, hang on. No, there's a station there. That might be best as a green one. Yes, every time, I think every time a passenger is delivered, the music plays a note. If you look at the number in the corner, every time that number goes up, a note plays. Oh god, hang on, I unhooked that station by mistake. Panic. Green is getting a bit full because of all these. It's got to wiggle through all these stations. But blue has got to go all the way over here, you see. I think I might try and take another line next. Yeah, blue is starting to get another line. I'm actually going to pause. I've been avoiding pausing so far, but what I want to do is have another line. Like, instead of this being blue, if we maybe run blue to there so that there's circles on it, have this handled by orange instead. And then we could actually, like, we have yellow just be that and have orange be this. 2, 3, 4, 5. This station is really annoying. It's in the middle of nowhere. To go down there and back again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, if we and then extend this to here. That's 9. Okay. Trying to share the line equally between each one. And blue actually has circles now, so maybe we just take blue to there. It has 7. Green has 7. Pink has 7. Okay, yellow only has 6, so we can give it a 7th one. And that has right. So every line now has 7 stops. The only thing I don't like is that the orange line has to come all the way down here. Someone has to go all the way down there, so I don't really see a better option. Let's see if that works. Oh, it doesn't work because this station is panicking. I'm going to transfer a car from the yellow line. Yeah, everything's just going a bit too hectic, a bit too quickly. We don't have enough trains to deal with everything. I could have requested another carriage instead of another line. Annoying. I was hoping I would get to 1,000, but I did not. Number goes up, says Ren. Yes. Not sure whether to restart this one and try and get to 1,000 or just carry on. I'll carry on for now. Yeah, that's not a very good score. Yeah, see? Even Alice beat me. Okay, well, we'll carry on because there's so many other levels to try, but I will definitely try and at least get the 1,000 on that one. By New York City. WTF Moraconda, says Alice. I think, Alice, know Moraconda from Scrabble streams. Mora is very good at the video games, Dustin. Alice, sorry. Mora is very good at certain video games. Opus Magnum is one of them. She's actually done streams of that. And I think they played Battle Royale was the reason that I knew. I don't know. My mind is hazy and I can't remember how I know people. Wait, why are we on the... I want to play the level. I want to... there we go. Okay, let's try New York. Maybe it'll go better. Let's start like that. I think square is always going to be less common than circle and square. I think that's a consistent theme throughout this game. So I think starting with square in the middle is probably a good idea. So far the main difference between the levels has been the shape of the river. I noticed this time I think we're actually being given bridges rather than tunnels, which does make sense. I believe the New York subway does have a lot of bridges. Obviously, functionally they're going to be the same as tunnels, but it's a little bit of flavour that they do that. So this first part, we're obviously just waiting for more stations to show up. It's our first bridge. So right now the green line, if they get a triangle, you see the triangle is going to come here and then have to change trains. So as soon as another triangle pops up, I'll try and get it onto the green line. No, that's not a triangle, but we'll do that. Maybe I can actually... So far I haven't been brave enough to have the higher speed on, but while we're waiting we maybe can. That is an awkward place to have another triangle station. Let's go with another line first. Is there a better way we can do this? That each one goes to a triangle and a circle. Maybe that? It looks ugly. Alice says I play this game at only 2 speeds, fast forward and pause. That does make sense, yes. I can see how that would work. I think for viewing purposes it might be best to try and stay on normal speed rather than keep switching between pause and fast, but maybe I'll have to later in the game. Go back to normal for now. Oops, no. Normal, not pause. Okay, green line is... have a unique football, American football shape over here. Maybe that's where the football field is. Okay, green is being used far too much. Let's limit green to just that and bring red over here. We do want to still have a triangle on the red line, which is why I'm still going here. Alice says, just stay at fast forward, panic will not ensue. Panic will definitely ensue. Panic will ensue. Oh, I have no bridges left, so I can't do that. Panic will ensue even if I don't stay at fast forward speed. Right, I need to have a bridge next time I'm offered something. I was not offered a bridge. Oh dear. I now have 2 lines that I would like to place and can't really because I don't have enough bridges. I suppose I can place another line anyway. Let's have that be a line and have that be a line and have that be a line. And please offer me a bridge next week. Actually, there's no reason for you to go to triangle. Already go to 2 triangles. Oh wait, hang on. I need to keep an eye out for that. When there's like a dark line in the middle of the line, it means that the train isn't stopping there. I accidentally made the pink line not stop at a square, which meant that the passengers couldn't go anywhere. A slight problem. Oh, blue has no triangles. Extend blue there. Got a lot of stations now. Extend blue there and pink there, maybe. I want everyone to be able to go to triangle without having to change train. I have a train spare, but it's not really spare. It will be needed if I build the orange line. I do plan to build the orange line as soon as I get another bridge, because I want it to go here. Which requires a bridge. Yeah, this is getting a bit full. Better training. Bridge, yes, okay. Just when I want an interchange on the square station again, but bridges are more important right now. I want to divide up the responsibility of this section, because this is getting so big. What I want to do is have a line like this. Have this line go like that. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything has the same number apart from orange only has orange only has 3 stops right now, but there'll be some more stops soon. Like that one. Yeah, in fact that's triangle, so I need orange to have a triangle. These guys are waiting a long time because they're trying to get to square. another unique shape over there. We could maybe have orange come here as well. Because it has, yeah, it has square on it. See, they're getting a bit panicky. I think orange is going to get there in time to save them. Because orange can pick up going north to get to triangle. Blue will only pick up going south to get to triangle, because up here there's no triangles. I don't get interchange as an option. Let's take another line. I want to see what happens when I use all my lines, which I think I'd have one more after this. Who's complaining here? Oh, the football shape. Yeah, I need 2 trains on red because of its it going to the unique places. I suppose what I could have actually, I could have like a line. I could have a line that's just dedicated to going to the special shapes. Maybe that would be better. So then they're not waiting as long. And actually, this line can just be these. At the moment, this triangle doesn't really need 2 trains serving it, so that can go there. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, hang on. No, this train needs to be on the yellow line, otherwise the yellow line doesn't have any trains. Right, please don't lose because I misclicked that train. Please pick up the football people. There we go. Is that on the... Can't tell if that's on hexagon. Okay. You might have to be done by blue because I don't want the new... Oh, I say I don't want the new Football Express to have to go anywhere else, but it might actually have to go up here. We have a diamond up there, which is also new. Now we have the issue that yellow has no triangle on it, but it's picking up from circles, so yeah, yellow will have to also go to that triangle. This is hard to come up with a good solution sometimes. Oh no, red is getting super panicky. Steal the purple train to try and save red. Blue is getting a bit overloaded. And it's all circles, there's not even any triangles up here. It's annoying. There's a train on this station and I can't click it. I want it to come and help with blue. Alice says, oh yes, in real life metros, I'm sure they teleport trains when things are getting too busy. I mean, they do move trains between lines when things are getting too busy in some metros. Yeah, the teleporting trains part is not quite realistic. Right now, each line is slightly... I'm going to try putting an interchange here to see if it helps. Each line is just slightly too full, but I don't have I can't give every line an extra train. I don't have enough trains to do that. I'm going to give an extra one to blue because blue is so big. It's got this extra distance to go. This needs a train. This needs a train. Purple really needs an extra train as well. Otherwise it's going to lose. Oh wait, blue's got 3. No, blue doesn't need 3 trains. Blue should have 2 and purple should have 2. There we go. Blue is still almost losing even with 2 trains. It's awkward. I feel like purple should take over the responsibility of one of these. No, don't lose. Right, this should pick it up. No, you did. Why did you just go? Oh, because there's nothing there. Yeah, the problem when trains go past without picking things up. I would like to not lose. That's full of people going to the football. What other trains are even available? Oh, this green one. Sorry, green line, you currently have no trains. Come on, come on, come on. Teleport the train. Okay. Crisis averted, except we do need to bear in mind the green line is currently empty. So we have to put a train back on the green line. Then purple is going to lose. Yeah, I don't have enough train. I think I made the mistake of buying too many lines and not enough trains. Red, lose. Back on. There, yeah, okay. 810. So we did even worse about that one than we did at the previous one. Sorry dear, I'm going to be late home for dinner. My train was teleported to another line. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Okay, so we did even worse at this one. Although I think that level was harder. Yeah. Alice is much better at this game than me. Apart from that first level, but you didn't even see me get this score of 2000, so for all you know, I didn't actually get it. So yeah, we only got the medal. Okay, so what was I think the first 2 achievements were always 200 and 1,000. So the third achievement for this one was deliver 1,600 passengers with square stations on no more than 2 lines. I think I actually had 3 lines with square stations on. Actually, no, that's a lie. I was using my square station as an interchange, so all my lines had square station on, technically. I'm sure there's a way to play that doesn't involve using your square station as an interchange. Let's try Warsaw. Interesting pastel colour scheme for the lines on this one. Okay, let's see if we can do it without using the square as a interchange. We can do this. But then everyone has to change their lines in some situations. So we still want to get all. This is the thing. We always want to get all 3 types of. We always want to get circle, square, and triangle on each line if we can. I think that just makes sense to do, so people don't have to change train. And because there's fewer squares, that naturally leads to square being an interchange point. But maybe there's other ways to do it. Ren says, what's the upgrade for cultural training to increase passenger patience? I'm afraid I don't think that upgrade is available, and I don't think that is one thing they could potentially do with this game, but I don't think they have, is they could say that passengers in certain cities are more patient than in others, and have the game it take longer to lose the game in those cities. Come on, touch that line. And then actually I'll put one up here so they're all on 3. A circle. Do that. We're back to having tunnels rather than bridges. We have 3 of them right now. Looks like this level is a bit more lenient at the start on how many tunnels you need. Once we've zoomed out a bit and there's stations over here, we'll have to start using them. Just in keeping with the idea of trying not to use square as an interchange, I wonder if we could do something like that. This line. The people on this line now have to change if they want to go to square, but they don't have to change if they want to go to wedge shape. So, whereas they would have to if it had gone like that. So maybe that's okay. Right, our first tunnel. But that gives us a triangle on that line, which is good. Every line has a triangle and every line has a circle. Ren says, do any of you find dusting sprays effective? I just use a damp cloth. Do the sprays actually reduce dust accumulation? Can't say I've ever used them myself, Ren. I also just use a damp cloth. I don't know. Mine is getting a bit full of circles. Perhaps it doesn't need to serve this circle. Perhaps it could serve another triangle. Circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, square. So nobody has to go more than 2 stops if they want a circle. Seems like a decent way of doing it. Right, we've got 2 tunnels spare, so I think I'll take the carriage. I think I'll put a second locomotive on blue line. Single. Let's go here instead, since this already has a triangle. Although now, getting to this might be difficult for some people. Might do this. Oh, as soon as I make a decision to do anything in this game, the game immediately places another station, which kind of invalidates my decision. I think then I actually want blue line to go there. And maybe orange line to go. And this station to be taken by... line. It's ugly, but it kind of works. I might actually use there. The people who want to go to square from here can go that way. Maybe this. Oh wow, okay. Maybe you go up the. You go up there. Like that. Don't see a good way of connecting all these now. Maybe that would be okay. Yeah, this is getting busy because square, but yeah, square is only one stop down. It's one stop down on that line. This line doesn't go to square. Then that. Because these people need to go to triangle. They don't want to go all the way along to there to go to triangle. The ones who are going to have a hard time going to triangle is this line. Maybe that could... No. I want you to go like that, so you can still go to triangle. Yeah, I think maybe this triangle is going to end up becoming the interchange if I have one, rather than the other ones. Put another train on this. Train on this line. We do have another line available now. El Debago says in response to Ren's question, Google says no, dust sprays just make things shiny, some even attract more dust. I'm sure Google can be believed on this. Me make the new line on this side perhaps. Something like this. There's a line. Maybe even that. And then I'm trying to get a good mixture of circles and triangles between each line. And have more than one. I think having a radial thing with only one interchange was a mistake, so I'm trying to have lots of places to interchange. Don't know if that's better. I notice we always get a lot of passengers backing up here wanting to go to square, even though there are two lines taking them to square. I guess because everybody on the blue line who wants to go to square is going to get off there, although they do have the option of changing there as well to get to square, so I don't know. Wait, hang on. I mean, you idiot. The pale blue line doesn't have a train on it. That's why nobody's using it. I keep forgetting that when it gives you a new line, it gives you a new train for that line, but if you put that train somewhere else, when you build the line, it won't have a train on it. Metro lines do work better if they have trains on them. Where? Not ideal because we already have square over there. Maybe even have this. Have a tunnel to spare. Yeah, the green line now, this Warsaw doesn't have squares being as rare as the other ones, because the green line alone now has 4 squares on it. Debango says, I would say if you have dust issues, a half decent air filter and just clean with normal cleaning stuff. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Right, we have no tunnels, so I think we're kind of forced to take tunnels now in case something pops up, like over here or something. And I'm going to put our next train on the orange line. It's quite long now. Also have, since the green has only got 1 carriage still, only 1 train still, I'm going to put a carriage on that train. Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it's long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Okay, red is not doing its fair share here, it's a bit short. Let's say that red goes all the way to there. Yeah, I was worried that that was going to happen. Maybe this, now that we have a tunnel, rather than make green line even longer. If we get a 6th line, we could even have a line on this side of the map, because the 3 main shapes are all on this side. I'm also going to move my face cam, I think. This way I'm only hiding 1 station instead of lots. A pentagon has just popped up on this side. That seems like a good reason to maybe disconnect these from orange and have a dedicated line on this side. If I'm offered a line next. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Middle top, says Alice. Might make it a bit smaller as well. Where's the middle? There's the middle. Okay, give me another line. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to shorten orange. I might still run it to there. Do that. Let's see how that works out. I'm in the middle top as per your request. This also has the advantage of not needing any extra walls. In fact, I might even not have the blue line come out here anymore. Doesn't really add anything to have it going there. Now I have a tunnel there. Oh, yeah, let's run the blue line to there, but not there. Triangle. There's always squares panicking at triangle. Even though there's 2 lines taking them to square, just 1 stop down. So to do something about that. Yeah, these two are both sort of serving as interchanges, I think. And I see a lot of people wanting to go to this wedge from here, which there isn't a good path to at the moment. I'm going to disconnect this from here because if these guys want to go to if these guys want to go to Pentagon, they're screwed. But everything else is all right. There's a lot of people wanting to go to Wedge from here. And I can do, oops, I can do this. And then, now I've taken a stop off here, I can extend it there. See if that helps. So now these people have a direct path to Wedge. I could give them another path to Square, because there's still lots of squares waiting here. Looks like we're going to survive another week. Okay, another locomotive and 2 carriages will definitely help. I might allow an interchange here to help get people places, and then I'm definitely putting another train on this line. It's getting very full. Then, whoever's most overloaded, I'll put carriages on. A lot of people wanting to go to Triangle. Oh, they can. They're only one stop down from Triangle. It's just they've got to wait for the train to come the other way. This train could benefit from a second carriage, definitely. Okay, so it's getting a bit hectic. Please pick them up. Q. Well, we made it to 1,000, so we've done better at this level than we did on the previous two. Oh, this I've just realised this triangle actually changed shape. That's now a unique shape. It's now a plus, which is going to make that one even more crowded because now there'll be people specifically wanting to go there, which is not something we were dealing with before. But at least it's served by 3 lines already. Yeah, see, I see some people on the pink line wanting to go to plus, so it's a good thing we have this interchange here in order for them to do that. That's not helpful. Green line is becoming a bit long. Actually, blue line is not as bad as green, so let's do that. Okay. I didn't really get a chance to see what interchanges really do in the previous game because I lost straight afterwards, but let's put one there. Let's allocate a second train to green because it's only got 1 train at the moment, even if it's a long one. We're up to 1200, so things are really starting to pile up now. Really seeing the interchange do anything different? I think it is it. Yeah, I think it might just be you load and unload faster as an interchange, which is helpful, but not like groundbreaking. I don't think interchange is worth choosing over something else. I'll bear that in mind for future. I think if you're offered the choice between carriages or interchange, or line or interchange, getting more capacity is better than getting interchange, I think, at least at the moment. Another interesting thing to note is people only get impatient when they're waiting for a train. Once they're actually on the train, they don't care how long it takes for the train to get to where they're going. They just care about getting on the train. The train can go wherever it wants once it's picked the passengers up. Standing out in the cold rain. Well, it's a metro, so shouldn't they be underground or at least sheltered somewhere? I don't know. Okay, that's not looking too happy. It's just getting picked up though. Those will get done going back. This line is already quite big. I don't want to add more stations. You see it's struggling with just the one train. Yeah, if I get another train, it's going on, another locomotive, it's going on here, which I did. That's immediately going here. Maybe even having a carriage on it. Is there anything else that's more in need of a carriage? I don't think there is. I'm going to put two. This line now has two carriage trains, which is maybe overkill given what the rest of the network has. So yeah, let me take a carriage off this. That was probably not good idea. I'll put the other carriage on this line. That has a total of 3 carriages. This has a total of 3 carriages. This has 2. That might be next upgrade. This has 3. This has 2. It's long, but it doesn't seem to have that much traffic on it. Okay, we got to 1600. So we've done better at this one than any of the others so far today. For goodness sake. Pink line is definitely meandering a bit now. Awkward curves. Oh, this... I didn't realise this one had changed shape as well. This is now a unique shape. This is a star. So people want to go... Does using a station as an interchange cause more people to want to go there? Does that cause it to change shape? Or is it random which stations change shape? 'Cause it seems to be the interchanges like to change shape. Purple is getting a bit... Oh, for God's sake. Purple is getting a bit overloaded now. Orange is getting a bit... Orange needs another carriage, I think. Purple needs another carriage. Oh, orange definitely needs another carriage. Yoink. Onto this one. Can handle it. It gets there in time. Although, yeah, now just everything is overloaded. Locomotive carriage, where can I leave? Right, another locomotive on purple, definitely. And carriage. We also have a carriage on purple, at least for now. Wait, that train went past that station. That is an issue. Can we? We might not be able to save this now. I didn't notice that the train had gone past it. Come on. Pick them up. No, it didn't pick them all up. Oh no. Yoink. I just want to not lose. Just you take those there and then go back on your line, maybe? Actually, no, you're still full. Yeah, okay. We are now officially struggling. It's mostly this area. Even though it's served by the most lines, it's also where everybody interchanges. Makes sense. Most passengers. Somehow we are alive, says Alice. Yeah, for how much longer, I'm not sure. But we are alive at the moment. I think part of the problem is out of the unique shapes. So I think there's 4 unique shapes on the network right now. There's this wedge, the pentagon, the star, and the plus. So the plus is shared between these 2 lines, but 2 out of the 4 unique shapes are on the orange line. So the orange line gets all the requests for unique shapes, I think, have to come to the orange line. That's part of the problem. Oh, and the the pink line is just dead now. Look at all this. I might be able to delay the inevitable by teleporting this pink train up here. But yeah, this is only a single train, so it satisfied one of those stations, and then it had to leave immediately. Part of the problem is these are all circles, so the train coming this way can't usefully do anything because nobody's going to circle. Because I think nobody goes from a shape to the same shape, so none of the people waiting at circle are going to be going to circle. Therefore, this train can only pick people up going this way, and then yeah, now it's just full, and these people never get a turn. You're panicking. Oh yeah, green line only has 1 train on it because I stole the other one to stop us losing. Okay, I'm just going to deploy this locomotive strategically when we're about to lose. Also going to deploy this carriage strategically when we're about to lose. Is that going to be enough? Almost. Now this is a problem. Oh, you're entirely full of triangles, so you will be empty when you get there. Hopefully you can pick those guys up, otherwise we might have to panic. Come on. Those guys up. Oh god, there's like 3 more stations opened up here. There's no way, right? This is just crazy. Orange is never getting home again. But I don't have enough tunnels. I only have 1 tunnel in reserve. So I don't have enough tunnels to bring pink over there unless I put this circle on pink. I think we've just lost at this point. Green is okay. That is probably going to be okay. No, it's not going to be okay because why is it not going to be? Why? Oh, because that's a single carriage. Uh-oh. Yoink. And savers. Come on, teleport. No, don't go up there. Go the other way. Why are you going to turn around? Get the people that are panicking. Okay, that's panicking now. Somehow we're still alive. Dustin says, I do want to believe all the high score runs are full of billions of overload stations at all times. I'm sure they are, yes. Right, now you're panicking. For God's sake. We need another line. That's something I've just noticed. This level only has 6 lines. I think every level so far has had 7 lines, apart from this one. We didn't actually get as far as using all 7 lines in the previous levels, but they had 7 lines available. Right, okay. You're panicking. Okay, there's a train coming for you. There's a train coming for you. Don't know about you. You're going to be... Oh, for God's sake. We're going to be panicking, I think. Yeah, this is a problem. Like, congratulations, you've been upgraded to a 2-carriage train. In order to solve that. Oh, we're about to get another locomotive, I think. Yes, phew, that was close. I said I needed tunnels for the orange line. I actually don't think it's going to help at this point. I'm going to take an interchange for here, because I think that might actually help. This is going to be a tactical... I would have liked to be offered carriages there, but I wasn't. This is going to be a tactical emergency locomotive for when we need one, which we do everywhere. But what air needs it most? Purple line needs it most. Purple line only has 1 train on it at the moment because we stole the other one. Orange line is in trouble. Still more. The game is still opening more stations, by the way. I can't quite believe it's doing that, but it is. Ren says, can lines be made into loops? I believe lines can be made into loops, yes. I don't actually see where that would be helpful at the moment, but I believe the answer is yes, they can. I might try that on the next level, perhaps. Right, blue is about to die. Is this train going to get here in time? Maybe. Another station just opened. Are we going to be able to hit 3,000? It'd be nice if we could hit 3,000. I think we will, because I think blue will pick up some passengers here. Yes, okay, we hit 3,000. I'm quite proud of that. That's better than I've ever done at this game before, I think. You're panicking, you're panicking. You've got a train coming. You're panicking, you've got a train coming. Although it's taking its time. Come on. Oh, you're still panicking. The train went past without helping you. That is a situation. Yoink. Please get there. Please pick up some people. Thank you. Oh, no, this is still a problem. That didn't get everyone. It's a big problem. I know there's one coming, but if that end of the line is only circles, so all these squares and triangles waiting wouldn't get picked up. Okay, there we go. Blue line is just one giant panic. The train is coming. I don't think that train's going to be enough. The train. Why is this blue train not moving? Move. Go that way. The problem, when you teleport a train, you have to wait for the train to get to the next station before it teleports, which can be too late. Oh, we're also about to lose on the orange line. I think this might be it. I just got another locomotive, put it there. Oh, no, that one as well. Okay, that wasn't enough. Well, 3,335. Did we get... Actually, I should probably check before we do a level what the third achievement is. Oh, this one only has 2. So the hard achievement was...
Perennial P, broad-leaved everlasting P, Lathyrus latifolius.
Thank you for the redeem. The second challenge, because there's only 2 here, was deliver 1,600 passengers in Warsaw using no more than 1 loop. Well, that answers your question, Ren. Yes, lines can be made into loops. But I'm glad I didn't, because it meant I got this challenge by not using any loops. How does that rank? Ooh, top 3%. Yeah, this is definitely my best performance in this game so far. Still only rank 4,000 though, so people have done a lot better. I don't know if there's any way to see the... I'm trying to see the high score. I mean, it's probably not much above 4,000 looking at this histogram, just for context, but yeah, I'd like to be able to see... Apparently the only person... Alison Morikonda didn't do more than the first 3 levels, apparently. What's Morikonda's score on? Was it this one that she got a really good score? 239 on that one. Was it? Yeah, okay. So this is the highest score that any one of my friends has got as well. So I think that's pretty good. But as I say, there's a lot of people like Alhuno that I don't have the scores for. I'm sure Alhuno has done much better at this game than me. Friend's dead, says Alice. Right, well that was a success. We'll do a couple of redeems and then we'll move on. I noticed, hang on, I'm not unlocking things in order. Chicago's unlocked, Berlin's unlocked. What do I need to do for Tokyo? Oh, 400 on Lisbon, okay. Interesting. I assumed they would unlock in order, but maybe not. So Lisbon will be next. Actually, no, you're doing way better than me, says Alhuno. Okay. Well, maybe just on that one. I didn't do very well on this one. What does the little... I've just realised that some of these have got a little thing at the top. Oh, okay. Wow, there's more content in this game than I thought. There's an alternate version of these levels. So London, the alternate version is dial back the clock and revisit London Underground in the 60s. Paris is Paris 1937, but I'd have to score 1,000 on Paris first. New York is New York 1972, I'd have to score 1,000 first. Looks like Warsaw doesn't have an alternate version. But that's interesting. So that's effectively another 3 levels on top of what we've already done. Is this Helvetica? Asks Ren. Are you referring to the font in this game? Because yes, it is Helvetica. Okay. We have a drink water stretch. I did do very well on that last level, but I think it was more luck than skill. And it wasn't sustainable. Everywhere was panicking at the end. Ow! Ow! It was getting tense. This is the thing. I do enjoy cozy, chill puzzle games, and this is not one of them. No matter which level you're playing or how well you do, it's always going to be tense at the end. Okay, stretches have been done. Right, so the plant today was broad-leaved everlasting pea, also known as perennial pea. So, I know that this is a garden plant, and it has quite a big striking flower. I think out of the pea plants, this one might be the biggest flower, or at least one of the biggest flowers. Which is why it's a garden plant, because big bright flowers are the main reason you have something in a garden. There's a picture that shows the leaves. So I know leaves are boring and green, but to a botanist they are just as important as flowers. There we go. So flowers on the left and leaves on the right. Like all pea plants, the seeds come in a little pod, and it is what's known as a pea type flower. They have very distinctive flowers. They have like 5 petals, but each petal is a different shape and serves a different role. So there's a petal called the keel, which is the bottom one. There's a petal called the standard, which is the top one. And then you've got the ones on either side, which I can't remember the name of. So pea flowers are actually, it's much different than something like a crane's bill. Put a crane's bill flower in chat. Crane's bills have 5 petals, but each petal is the same. They are symmetrical. Pea flowers, the petals are different shapes and serve different roles. Cassie, grabbing the first redeem 2 hours into the stream. Congratulations. Put the botany books. Had to be speedy for that one, says Cassie. It is usually redeemed very quickly. While the intro music is still playing, usually, but not today. Lathyrus latifolius. Yeah. Come on, book. Yes. Other book. Here we go. So, broad-leaved everlasting pea, not a native wildflower, originally a garden plant, but has escaped and does quite well in hedgerows. There's a lot of native peas, so that the common name for pea plants is vetch. So you have bush vetch, tufted vetch, meadow vetchling. Those are all members of the pea family and have pink or yellow flowers. And like to scramble up through hedges. This one is a lot bigger. It's not a small scrambling pea plant, it's a big pea plant, so it sort of takes over if places where it does grow. But yeah, it likes to find its way into hedgerows. The book has this to say about it. A scrambling or climbing perennial herb with a tuberous rootstock, grown in gardens from where it has escaped and is now well naturalised on rough banks, sea cliffs, railway banks, and waste ground. It grows in similar habitats to other peas, and it's sometimes confused with sylvester, which is narrow-leaved everlasting pea. So narrow-leaved and broad-leaved everlasting pea, they do look similar, as the names suggest. The difference is in the thickness of the leaves. But narrow-leaved everlasting pea is a native species. It's also quite a bit more rare than broad-leaved. So if you see something that looks like this on the side of the road somewhere, it is much more likely to be the garden escape than the native. It has been a garden plant since at least the 16th century, and once established is very persistent. It was first recorded in the wild in 1670. It appears to be still spreading. The distribution right now is widespread throughout southern England, less common as you move north. Like most garden escapes, there are clusters of records around large cities, so Manchester, Birmingham, London. We'll bring up distribution map quickly. Broad-leaved everlasting pea. So this is where you can find it. It's not super common. If I just filter down to recent records at a higher scale, you can see the characteristic distribution of garden escapes, which is they're mostly found in large cities. Actually, I said Manchester, but I think I meant Liverpool. Seems like the people of Manchester are not actually that fond of growing this plant compared to the rest of the country. Does occur in Somerset. I have actually recorded it myself. I think that record was me. It just makes an appearance on a roadside somewhere. I'm not saying everybody in the UK does this, but there is a certain subset of people who like to not bother to go to... not bother to either sign up for garden waste collections from the council, or compost their own garden waste, or take it to an authorised disposal site. What they instead do is pull up at a random lay-by and chuck everything out. And of course, anything they chuck out that is capable of establishing itself in the wild has a chance to do so. And so you're on some random back lane in the middle of the nowhere, and you come across a lay-by, and there's a bunch of garden plants growing in it, despite being nowhere near a populated place. And I think quite a few of these records are that. They are the result of fly tipping, which it's a problem, really. And not just for... I mean, fly tipping garden waste is better than fly tipping, plastics and polystyrene and stuff, which is also done. But it is a problem. So that was broad-leaved everlasting pea. Just going to quickly check Wikipedia to see if there's any interesting uses for this plant. My botany books just cover distribution, identification, and other scientific subjects like that. But there is more to plants than just knowing what they are. Wikipedia says that it's native to Europe, but not the UK, but it has spread to roadsides in North America, Australia, other parts of the world. And there are several cultivars of it that are commonly found in gardens, not all of which are pink. Two of them actually are white, apparently, but the pink one is the most common one. 4 cultivars have been given the Royal Horticultural Society's Award of Garden Merit, which is lovely. And good for bees, apparently. I do encourage people to plant things in their garden that are good for bees, so this would be one of them. It doesn't look like anyone grows it to eat the peas or anything like that, so I think that's about it. Thank you once again for that redeem, Tibago. I'll just put the books back quickly. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted that button. Botany class is over. We shall continue with, not Tokyo, Lisbon. I'll see if I can incorporate some loops into the design this time. So, yeah, that would be how you make a loop. So the train just goes round and round. Which is all very well when there's only 3 stations, but not sure when it gets bigger how well that will work. I suppose I'll leave my face cam here for the time being. It's not currently a particularly good place for my face cam, but it might depend based on the map, I suppose. Bottom right is currently empty, but when we zoom out it might be less empty. Ooh. Lot of squares this time. And I notice as well that we've actually only got 5 lines at most. So I struggled with 6 lines before, but now we've only got 5. Could be a problem. Let's see how far we can get by making loops out of everything. So there's another loop. Hello, Ancient Cosmographer. Good to see you. Have you ever played this game before? It doesn't have words in it, so perhaps not. I think we can perhaps speed it up at least until, just as I say that, another station comes. Speed it up till we get the next train. Ancient Cosmographer says, I played this quite a bit but was never very good. Definitely better at mini motorways. Yes, I think I'm also better at mini motorways. We've got 2 tunnels, we don't actually need any at the moment, so I'll take carriage. I also think I'm better at mini motorways. Right now I seem to be particularly good at one level in this game, where I scored about 3,500. And then pretty bad at all the other levels. So we'll see if that remains the case. Let's send orange here and not there, perhaps. I don't think all loops is a good strategy, but I'm trying it anyway. Actually, maybe we should do there. At the moment, nobody needs to interchange. But as soon as we start getting unique shapes, they might need to. I'm just wondering how big this... Or is this coastline? That's the other thing. I don't know if this is coastline or a river to our bottom right. I'm assuming there are some rivers because we've been given tunnels. Yeah, I'm actually going to move... Sorry, I know you requested it, Alice. I'm actually going to move my face cam down here because it is blocking the... It is blocking the view of everything. Ancient Cosmographer says, I don't think I ever advanced strategically beyond all loops, which was perhaps my downfall. This is actually the first time I've used loops. The previous level I didn't have any loops at all, which turned out to be a good idea because there was an achievement on that level for beating it without using loops. But this time I'm doing loops. Okay. It's behind my face cam, but the other side of this river is slowly coming into view. So there will be a need for tunnels at some point. I think I'll take another line if I'm offered it here, which I will be in just a second. As soon as it gets to Sunday evening, you know it's... There we go. I was not offered another line. Okay, well we have a lot of trains and carriages in reserve. Let's do that. Maybe put a second train on each of these lines for the time being. I noticed that if you have multiple trains on a line, especially if it's a loop, if you try and space them apart, they will eventually bunch up with each other because the one that's at the front will be picking up more passengers. If there's no passengers waiting at a station, the train won't stop at that station. If you watch this triangle one, it just whizzes straight through. So the one at the back will catch up. And you get the thing with buses, like you wait ages for a bus and then 3 come at once. That is actually a thing because the earlier ones, the later ones catch up with the earlier ones. So if you start off with 2 equally spaced trains on your loop, they won't actually necessarily stay there. Go like that. You can see the other side of the river appearing now. And safely speed this up. I don't like how there's 4 circle stations in a row here, because yeah, they're just going to get full of triangle passengers. I don't see a good way around that. Maybe if we're offered another line in a moment. Nope, still no offer of a line. Okay, looks like we've still got giant loops then. Let's put another train on this line. Another square. Let's do that and put a second square onto the orange line. Ancient Cosmographer says, I definitely feel like my problem was not being willing to rip out lines once they stopped making sense given when new stations were popping up. What I've found is if you try and radically redesign your whole network, because the trains finish where they're going first before they go to your new line, you can end up losing because I think that's what happened on the 3rd level where I only got 800. You end up losing because your redesigned network hasn't actually taken effect yet. Okay, I do need to send you across the river now. Something that's just occurred to me that I should perhaps be doing is where I've got a loop like this, I could put the trains in opposite directions, couldn't I? Let's actually do that. There we are. So one of them is now going the opposite way around the loop. The reason for that is, let's say there's triangles waiting, yeah, like this triangle waiting at this circle here. If all the trains are going clockwise, then that triangle has to go all this way, whereas if there's one going anti-clockwise, it can just go like that. I wonder if that's better. I would really like a 3rd line though. I hope I get offered one this time. Ancient Cosmographer says, oh yeah, true, good point, mind equals blown. I don't know if it's a good idea yet. We haven't really got that far. Let's just... hopefully this time I get offered a line, because... Not to worry. Right, line. Okay. I'm going to pause and have a rethink here. Whoops. I'm still going to do it as loops, but I'm going to do it as loops. It's quite hard to delete lines. The game keeps thinking I want to make a new line. line. I think we're still early enough in the game that I can survive a complete remodeling. So if we want everyone to have a square and at least one triangle, you can come from here, grab a... Actually, I only have 2 tunnels, don't I? So these 2 are going to have to be on the same line. Grab a triangle, a square and a bunch of circles. Square, 2 triangles, some circles. And I am going to have them overlap. Bunch of squares, triangle, circle. I don't like having all those squares on one line. Maybe we'll designate this triangle as like a... I learnt my lesson, I think, that having a single big interchange is not always a good idea. But yeah, we've got circle, triangle and square on every line. We've got... only 2 tunnels being used. And at the moment they don't need to change lines, but as soon as one of these icons turns to a custom shape, then they will need to change lines. Right, has every line still got its trains on it? No, every line's only got 1 train on now, so I need to put the trains back on. Going in the opposite directions. There we go. I might as well use these carriages, I suppose. There's no reason not to use them. Have 1 on each line. I'm going to stick with the loop strategy and see what comes of it. Oh god, right. So it's just below my face cam. You can sort of see it poking out. I knew... Not what I wanted to see. This might be the death of the loop strategy because I have no tunnels right now available. And if I want to extend this here, that would be 2 tunnels. So I'm going to have to... this is going to have to not be a loop. I promise I'll try and make it into a loop again. Yeah, RIP says Ancient Cosmographer. At the moment I think I've got to do that, which is horrible. I'll choose tunnels next time, and that hopefully will save me. Because I only need 1 more tunnel to do it as a loop. Okay, I'll try and... Let's actually cut out this blue station. More stations are appearing down the bottom. By the way, there's a horrible storm going on outside my house. Apologies if you can hear it. And apologies if my power goes out and my stream stops unexpectedly. That could also happen. Hopefully it doesn't. So we have, yeah, tunnels are a priority, more so than the line. I think actually I will take that one off as well and give it to this line. Now make this back into a loop. There we go. And I think I'll give this loop an extra train because it's so long. Oh wait, hang on. No, all the trains are going the same way. We decided we want them to go different ways. Oh no, hang on, stop. There's a station up here. Now I don't have enough tunnels again. Oh, silly game. Silly game. Okay, I have enough tunnels if we do that. This is not good though. I think having a single loop serving all of these islands is not going to work out. Let's. I can't even really take those circles away. I'll do this for now. Hello, Ratmost. Hope you're okay. Ratmost says good morning. It is morning in Ratmost land, but it is not morning in Emmerland. It's 9 PM. I think my priorities now should be more tunnels and then a fourth line, and then I can start having a different line do some of these ones. Also, I can make my face cam back to normal size now. There you go. That triangle just spawned on a line, which is convenient. I'm actually going to take one of the additional... No, yeah, I don't want that to go there. I want to take one of these carriages off this line and give it to the orange line, because it's serving so many more passengers. Locomotive, yeah, tunnels, definitely the priority out of those. Yeah, because this sort of thing is going to start happening. I think I'll actually put this on the blue line. I'll put an extra locomotive on the blue line as well. We could perhaps, now we have those extra tunnels, we could make that station be that line and do that. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is about balanced between the different lines right now. In terms of number of stations, not in terms of distance. Yeah, awkward city to build a metro system for this one, with everything being separated by a big wide river, lots of tunnels needed. Compared to somewhere like London that just has one river. Another unique station just popped up. Gonna try and get a fourth line if I get the option. Ratmos said I had this game on my phone before I decided to stop having games on my phone. Did you enjoy it? I've had it a long time. I bought it when it first came out 10 years ago. Played it a little bit. Didn't play all the levels because not all the levels existed then. Okay, we get another line. Going to try and... we do need an interchange because Pentagon rather is unique to this line, but there's no, the interchange could be that station, and then there would need to be an interchange with this line. Like, doesn't have to be the same interchange with both lines, as long as each pair of lines has a station in common. Maybe something like that, and then you only have to come to here. And that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I want to give yellow more responsibility for stuff. Like that. Yeah, and then do that like that, then the total distance is hopefully shorter. I'm not sure what the best arrangement is of this, but we'll give this a go. Yeah, this station is panicking at the moment, but it should be okay now. Ren says, I propose Dragon Quest slime for the triangle circle shape. This one, yeah, I called it a wedge before. A few things you should call it. Oh, hang on, I put another locomotive on yellow now that it's got all these extra stations. Things are starting to get busy. Oh, actually, yeah, yellow has too many stops now. We do need to dial that back a bit. Just realised blue line doesn't actually have any squares on it, so maybe even that would be better. So that blue line has a square on it. Then every line has a square. Every line has a circle. Every line has a triangle. The only things not shared are the unique shapes. Okay, we have made it to 1,000. I'm gonna get. I haven't used the 4th line yet because I haven't had enough tunnels for it. I'm going to get another tunnel. What I really need is carriages and more locomotives. But yeah, I wanted... basically, I wanted each island to have its own tunnel. Its own line and its own tunnels. So like, Orange Line would go like this. Was the idea. And then there'd be a 4th line coming down here and doing this. That was my plan. And then we could give this line some of the yellow stops so that yellow wasn't so overwhelmed. They would still only need to have an interchange in common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then we just give that maybe. That is actually relatively balanced by number of stations. I know the yellow loop is a lot smaller. Although not every line, yeah, I don't really want people having to change twice to get somewhere, which they would have to do at the moment. Probably need bring. Give that back to blue. Orange up to here. to here. I have to change twice to get the star. This is hard. I don't know what to do, really. I think this means everyone only has to change once. Let's see if it even vaguely works. We immediately have problems. That's because the network is still adjusting. I think it'll be okay once these guys get picked up. Which they will do, because they're going to wedge and triangle. Okay. Well, there's a station down there now. This is going to be the busiest one now because it's an interchange with. This is an interchange as well, but this one is an interchange with both of the lines that have custom shapes on them, and this one isn't. The only other thing I could do is have an interchange that's shared by orange and blue and not by grey. Oh wow, how do we go down there? That maybe. Actually, if we're going to do that, we could come here and at least have a square on the orange line. Then we don't need to bring grey there. Grey is definitely struggling because it's only got one train on it, and everyone else has 3. So we need to give grey some love here. Get more tunnels. So orange has two carriage trains and a 1 carriage train. Blue has a 1 carriage and 2 1 carriage. 2 carriage and 2 1 carriage. Yeah, I'm going to take one of the 2 carriage and give it to grey, and then put this on yellow. And spread things around more evenly. Might regret that, we'll see. Yeah, this all needs to be served by orange, really. Because orange is so long, orange might need more trains. Yeah, I'm going to put one of the yellow trains on orange, actually. Ratmos says, I was just about to ask if you'd ever played Factorio, despite literally watching you play it over the last couple of months. Yeah, I think you you did watch pretty much all of my Factorio playthrough, Ratmos, so yes is the answer to your question. Ancient Cosmographer says this is about when I'd start to despair and panic. Yeah, if you think you'd be panicking at this point, Ancient Cosmographer, you should have seen my the previous level, where we got to 3,500. In fact, you might want to go and watch the VOD afterwards. Watch about 1 hour 50 minutes into the stream. When I scored 3,500, there was a lot of panicking going on. Some interesting rat maths, says Divago. I agree, yes. Right. Problem, Orange Line now has 3 out of the 4 unique stations on it. So it is going to be getting a lot of interchange traffic up here. Possibly so much that I might even not want it to stop at this circle station. I might want it to go straight from the interchange to these stations and have this serve that. This wiggly thing around here is a bit annoying, but there's not a good way around that either, I don't think. Also, yellow seems pretty... I was going to say yellow seems pretty happy at the moment. We could extend yellow's role in all this. But actually no, yellow just got a new station anyway. So maybe not. You know what, I'm going to give this station to yellow. Struggling. Oh, maybe let me share it between grey and yellow. Yeah, let me share it between grey and yellow, and then I can disconnect this from yellow, maybe. Congestion here. Actually make this an interchange. I'm definitely putting another locomotive on the orange. I don't want it facing this way. I want it here, but facing the other way. How do I do that? I suppose I have to put it here. Okay, hopefully it can deal with some of this. It didn't deal with as much of it as I was hoping. I think we need a blue train to come there right now. Oh god, okay, another custom station just spawned up there. Getting very close to losing here, unfortunately. Let me do that. Let me put another carriage on it. Why are you not picking up any of these passengers? What's going on? Does this need to be connected? Okay, I think we might have lost, but I'm a little baffled why, because the trains aren't picking up passengers where they're supposed to. Okay, I think we did it, but yeah, now this is bad, because there's not a lot. This is the interchange between these two networks, and not a lot is serving that. Okay, yeah. I mean, 1660 rather, still better than what we did on the a lot of the levels. Yeah, this was my best level by far so far, 3335. This one I only got 800 on. This is the one that there was major panic on. This... okay. Pretty much exactly average. And I did get both the challenges. Deliver 1400 passengers using no more than 4 lines. Well, there were only 5 lines in the whole level, so, and I didn't use the 5th one. Orange not on interchange intentional. I don't believe it's intentional. Oh, that might have been why we failed. Sorry, Alice, I didn't notice. Atmos says I may be a tiny bit cooked, and Tibago says I will restrain myself from making Ratburger jokes. Oh dear. Ratburger, I'm sure, goes well with a bit of cheese. Right, well, we did well enough to open Tokyo as the next level. Okay, and that one needs Chicago. As I say, there are tons of levels in this game. We're certainly not going to get through them all today. There'll be at least one more stream. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play every level of this game, but I will do at least one more stream of it. I think we can conclude that loops aren't particularly good and go back to not necessarily having loops for everything. So yeah, Alhuno definitely getting value out of their game request. because I'm going to be doing mini motorways as well. Oh wow, I've just realised the hang on. The pink line isn't a normal train, it's some sort of high speed. Okay, we actually have two types of trains. That's a new game mechanic. We have two types of train. I guess because this is Tokyo, this is supposed to be like the bullet train. This is which in the real world is just an intercity thing. So it wouldn't just be it wouldn't be in the Tokyo Metro, but it sort of makes sense thematically. I don't know yet what's different about this train, other than the shape of the icon. Maybe it has a higher top speed? So if we wanted to make like a dedicated line to a special shape station, we could use this way. Yeah, it looks like it has a higher top speed. Not sure if it has a higher capacity. The icon is bigger. Haven't seen it, how many people it can load yet. Does it tell me? Yeah. I was hoping if I hovered over this it would tell me. Well, it will tell me if I get a new one at the end of the week. It will tell me what it was. Oops. We have tunnels again. We start with 3 tunnels. I can see us using them quite quickly since going across here uses 2. And I suspect stations will spawn on this island just to annoy us. This doesn't have any triangles on it yet, but we can rethink everything when more stations show up. Okay, that was a standard locomotive. I will take another line. Maybe have a line here. Oh, the pink, purple one doesn't have a triangle on it yet, so maybe we should do this. Actually, it has a square even, so we could do that. Move the blue line somewhere else. Yeah, when a station pops up, move the blue line to it. I think this type of train will be more useful when we have a custom shape show up. I keep saying custom shape, I mean the things like pentagon, cross, wedge, star that only one station has. Line? What stations show up? The map was zooming out. Yeah, I knew something was going to spawn over there. So, I'm thinking do this. Have the longest line be using the high-speed train. And maybe have another line go here. See, this line doesn't have a square on it, so we could do that. Ooh, okay, we have our first special shape across the blue line. In that case, I'm going to do this so that the traffic to the cross is handled by this short one. We're going to have to think about picking up some tunnels soon because I see more water over here. Line? Seem to be doing alright with spamming lots of lines right now. We could have a line. Another line serving the cross station, maybe? Assuming that more stations are going to spawn over here, so we have another line available to use them. Ben says, the game has taught me that all trains should be turbo bullet trains. Ratmost also noticed the turbo bullet train. Oh my god, purple train so fast. Let's do this to make getting to the cross a bit easier. I mean, you wouldn't want a turbo bullet train on, you know, the London Underground in the middle where the stations are only a few hundred yards apart, Ren, because either it would never reach its top speed or the acceleration required would be so immense that everybody would feel like they've been on a roller coaster by the time they leave. Ancient Cosmographer says, maybe you already said this, but the line colours for this level are way cozier than the last level. That's a good omen. This one has nice pastel colours. I suppose for Japan that's appropriate. This is supposed to be Tokyo. But yeah, I like how they do different colour schemes for different places. Keep a stiff upper lip, it will help you survive the acceleration forces, says Ren. Yeah, that's a good point. I think this station might be better off being part of this line. And then if I get a sixth line, maybe we'll have a line that's just this side of the river to reduce the number of tunnels we need. Yeah, because I think more stations are going to start spawning here. If we make a line that looks like this perhaps, and then assuming more things spawn over here on the right, we send the purple line over there. Get them. We have one tunnel still left in hand, so it's not urgent to get more. Yeah, I knew that was coming. There we go. You off of here. Maybe still run you to the plus. The more lines go there, the better, because then fewer changes needed, but obviously you don't want to make the line too long. So, although it's running quite efficiently at the moment, because we've got a lot of lines and not many stations on each line, we have used all our lines now. We've used all 7 lines. We're not going to be offered any more lines. So we have to make these lines work now, no matter how big the map gets. I might even detach this from this circle. It is supposed to be the express after all. If it just goes from here, here and here, that would make sense thematically. Although, yeah, it might have to go to there. At some point, if we get more stations over here, perhaps one of the lines on this side can be repurposed as a line on that side. Let's get 2 more tunnels because we have 0 in reserve. Let's get another train on the blue line, perhaps. You've already got squares and you haven't, so let's do that. Okay, we have another unique. I'll actually do that for the moment, but soon I'm going to be putting another line on this side. I will show you that there is a Pentagon station on that side now. As soon as we get different shapes spawning over here, I'll either move the green line or the red line. I haven't decided which one yet. Dwarf station, says El Tibago. Dwarf stations are intermodal. They are both water and rail stations. I don't think this game has those. Oh wow, okay, that is awkward. I do have a tunnel available. Put the green one there. We could use the express for that. We could have the express also be the funny shape express. But then it would have to go here. When I put another line on this side, I'll have a think about it. I need something that isn't a circle to spawn over here, and then I'll think about the design. I'm out of tunnels again. Tunnels. Let's put a train on the blue line. It's another circle, unfortunately. I want something other than circles here so I can justify having a dedicated line. If you have a line that has all of the same shape on it, then everybody on that line is going to have to transfer to a different line, which makes that line a bit pointless. I need another shape to show up. Okay, right. Let me move red, because red isn't doing that much at the moment. I'll bring it as far as here so that it can have a circle. And yeah, I want this to be an express line that just goes to funny shapes. And perhaps also this station as an interchange for these. I'm wondering about having some loops on this side. About it. Yeah, I still like the idea of having one across the top here, and one in the middle, and one on this side. This one's going to have to go down to here. This one probably go down to there. That one up to there. And then I just need to think how I'm going to serve all this area. You could be extended. I do like the idea of a circle, a loop on part of this. Be something like this. Loop. And yeah, see, this is I think the express train should go to it, and if we have one big interchange, the express train should go to it. Don't know. Let's try that and see how we get on. Oh no, this station is not served by anything. We could also have two loops. Have the yellow be a loop as well. That. So every line goes to a station that the express train goes to, and every line goes to a custom shape except this middle one. Okay, what's the worst that could happen? Reorganizing metro routes seems like something that invariably makes people angry. In the game or in real life? Or both? Right, that gave me some trains back. I think the two loops, we're going to want to have two trains running in opposite directions. Like that. And we'll prioritise picking some more carriages next time we have a choice, because we don't have any tunnels spare, but we're also kind of okay for tunnels, I think. We have a lot of tunnels in use. So the express train is now just in charge of taking people to the special shapes. And other lines are people who want to go to the special shapes will get dropped off at one of the express stations, and everyone else should be able to make the journey within their line. Every line has a triangle, a square, and a circle on it. So the only people who should need to change line are the people going to the special shapes, and they will all be going on the express train. So I think the way I've got it set up, it makes sense in theory. Whether it works is another matter entirely. Oh, hang on, I've got a line I haven't used. I've just realised I've got a line I haven't used when I replanned it. Okay, I'm gonna sit on this line, and then when I find myself needing a line, I'll use it. Because I've got the two loops going over here now. Yeah, maybe one of yellow or green could be split into two soon. Maybe. Or even, actually, if more lines, more stations appear over here on the pink one, we might end up needing two lines over there, because there's quite a lot of traffic there now. Not a good way to extend it out. I think I might bring the blue one. Oops. Blue one like that. I could If I had a tunnel spare, I could do that. Okay, maybe I actually do need the second line on this side of the map. I'll try this for now. Yellow loop is getting a bit long. I'm going to take the stop off the yellow loop. We have a lot of traffic building up here. Because reasons? Why is this station in particular so busy? I don't like how stretched yellow is getting. I think I might redo this. Oops, no, I'm not going to use the blue line yet. I'm going to save that. What I want to do is have yellow do the top half and green do the bottom half, which means be more like the two lines don't need to touch each other because the only reason you wouldn't be able to... Actually, this has got no squares in it now. Okay, never mind. We need a square on this line. The only reason not to stay within your line is to go to one of the special shapes, which you do on the express train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But this doesn't need to call it square. This is only going up here because I want it to have a square on it. I think maybe we could share things between these two lines more effectively. Maybe have this line do these two, and then yellow doesn't have to go all the way over here. Just do this. Something like this is my idea. Blue really wants to be a loop, but I don't have any tunnels available to make blue a loop. I do have a carriage available. Put somewhere if we need to. If we get another tunnel, I might make blue into a loop. I think the carriage might be helpful on yellow. Just looking at it right now. Oh right, hang on. We have another custom shape. It's on here. I am going to keep the express train going to the custom shapes. Do we want pink to visit it as well? Question. I don't know. I think pink has quite a lot on its plate already. Right, yeah. So Shinkansen add an extremely fast locomotive for a long line. I don't think we need to. I think the long line is fine at the moment. I'll buy another carriage. put that carriage on yellow because it's still struggling. Oh, don't tell me you're not going to pick those up. Okay, good, you are picking them up. This is struggling. Where do you want to go? Oh, you want to go to Diamond. Okay, now you should, yeah, you should be fine. You're going to be using this. I think now the priority is a tunnel, so I can. There are a few places I would want to put more tunnels in. Use my last train on the green line because it's getting quite busy. This is getting tense again, but we've made it to 1,000 points at least. Is something. Is getting. Is it me, or are the people changing trains slower than they normally do? Like, it's taking so long for the yellow train to actually get round to these stations, which is why they're getting so rigged. Okay, I think we've answered our question about the express train. It can only carry 6 people at once, so it's not bigger capacity than normal. I would like to put another carriage on it, but I don't have one to spare because yellow line. I know I have a line in reserve, but I don't think that helps because it's another train that I need. There's not really a train anywhere that's not busy. Is actually becoming an issue. Okay, I'm pinching one of the green line trains. This. Carriage. I know I said tunnels, I lied. I'm gonna need to do something about this. Let me. It's these ones specifically. So let me just put a train in that does like this. In order to try and keep these ones happy, and give it 2 carriages. Oh yeah, even that wasn't enough. Are you going to get there in time? I think it's going to get there in time. Well, my new line can do that one. I wanted a tunnel to close off the blue, but that's much lower priority right now. Oh, we need. Yeah, we definitely need a second. We need a second carriage on the express. Otherwise, we're going to lose because the express train has none of. Oh damn! I put the second carriage on too slow. It set off without the second carriage. Yeah, the express train has a bunch of stuff waiting that needs the second carriage on it. That might be the end. Yeah, I should have done that earlier. I'm gonna teleport it back. You can sort of make a loop without having to make a loop by teleporting the train every time it gets to the other end of the line. I don't think it's a sustainable strategy though. Oh, this station is bad. We're just getting to the point where everything's bad, I think. Because this line we have not been paying much attention to so far. And we've just had to add another station to it. Problem is, yeah, it's triangles. Oh, you're going the wrong way. No. Go that way. Get the triangles to the triangle station. This is having a crisis. Okay, won't let me move that one. Let me move this one then. Panic! Right, now yellow is going to be terrible because we have not got the trains we need. Right, quickly get... Okay, we didn't get carriages, unfortunately. We get one more train on there. I did get tunnels, so we can finally loot that. Is there anything else we want to do with the tunnel? I think we need to have blue take over more responsibility from yellow, if we possibly can. Like, oops, that maybe. I mean, we're doing all right on this level. We've got the 1600 points. Everything is unhappy everywhere. This is the biggest problem. Is that gonna, oh no, that train went straight past. Oops. I would like to yoink the train, not the carriage, please. Not gonna get there in time. Hello, why are you not? Oh, okay. Oh, that went past. Yeah, I think this might be about as far as this solution is going to scale. Oh, that's, yeah, that's still bad. I think it did. We died. Yeah, okay. 1804, not bad. Not bad. Top 20% looks like getting much over 2000 on this level. Like, I like how each level has a different curve to it because different levels are different difficulties. Getting much over 2000 there would be hard. What were the challenges? Okay. Deliver 1,200 passengers with at least one station connected to all lines. Okay, so this this level ironically wanted us to do the opposite of what we've been doing. It did want us to have one big interchange, which we never did. I do think we made good use of the express train though. So there was that. Right, 3 hours 24. Okay, I think we've got time for at least one more game, so we will do one more level. Plan the famous L, Chicago's elevated train network. Yeah, that not Ox, Budapest. There's still so many more levels. Let me actually look at the challenges. I should be doing this ahead of time. Like, actually look at the challenges. Deliver 1,400 passengers in Chicago with no more than 8 stations per line is the challenge. Okay, we do get 7 lines. So we need to try and keep the number of lines per station, stations per line to 8 or fewer. Yes, we have bridges again rather than also this square station is actually on the other side of the river, so we've already used 3 bridges just to get to this square station. We might have to rethink that. This looks like it's going to be challenging because of this little river that's winding through everything. Ren says, I like how the progression of new stations feels organic and unpredictable. Yeah, I agree. I suppose it's not realistic for building a metro in an existing city, but if you're thinking of, this is the history of the city as it grew and the metro line grew with it, then it sort of makes sense. We might early on have to have people changing lines to use the square station because of like I can't get the orange line over to the square station because I don't have enough bridges. So we might have to have a dedicated square line to start with until another square station appears. Okay, that all counts as only one bridge, I think, which is just as well, even though it goes over a bit of land. Okay, since there's no more square stations yet, I'm actually going to pick line. Since we are doing this challenge where we need to stick to fewer than 8 stations per line, we need to make sure we've got all the stations available. It does mean we can't go there right now, so we need to disconnect that. Let's do red like that, and yellow there, this there. 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Yeah. So everyone has to change to go to square. I'm hoping a square pops up down here soon, and then that is no longer the case. Okay, we can do that without another bridge, which is good. Circle all the way down there. Oh, and so another square does appear, but it's on the same side of the river as the original square, which helps absolutely nobody. Okay, next choice is going to have to be, which is actually, no, let me think about this. Now that this triangle has appeared, we don't need to come over here to use this triangle. We can do that. Now we've got a bridge spare, so we can have red come and use a square. Now there's 2 ways to get to square. that. Another line so we don't go over the limit. Maybe even have a line like this. Very polite of that line to spawn right on the station we already had. This green line is just circle, 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 triangle, which isn't great because any triangles picked up here have to wait forever. Oh, this is actually panicking. Hang on. Oh, it's because it's all the squares. Okay, need to keep an eye on that. Triangle up there. Oh, I wish I could send red up there. I have to send yellow. Yellow's going to get a bunch of triangles from orange line, a bunch of squares from orange line. Even though orange line can put squares here. But yeah, transporting squares is the biggest challenge of our network at the moment. Maybe. Yeah, squares from here. See, they are on the right line. We just need two trains on this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take some responsibility away from blue, maybe would help. Please, please can we have something over here that isn't a circle? I said something that isn't a circle. I think you'll find that that's a circle. Okay, I guess that's technically not a circle. I got what I asked for. I think it's almost worth having that on 2 lines because it's a unique shape. 7, yeah. Still need to stay within the 8 stations per line, of course. is becoming increasingly difficult. That's the 7th on that one. If we're offered a line, we pretty much have to take it, I think. Even though we would prefer bridges. Yeah. I'd like to have a dedicated line over here, but it wouldn't be able to go to anything. It wouldn't be able to go to any triangles or squares, is the problem. I think maybe... I'm wondering if sending the yellow line to Pentagon is a good idea. I don't know. I don't know! Let's have a line like this, maybe? Go to here as well. It can come up here. Six. Doesn't actually need to share. There's no reason for it to share. There's no custom shapes on orange. There's access to that. Blue. 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay. With that for now. Oh, okay, I'm glad I put another line down there. A line just appeared under my face cam. Station just appeared under my face cam. Another circle. I feel like it's intentionally having this area be all circles. Maybe this is like the suburbs and circles represent houses. So when circles show up here, it's commuters wanting to get home, and when other shapes show up here, they want to go into the city. Maybe that's what it's up to. Okay, you're impatient to go to square. The only way you can get to square is on the blue line. Because, yeah, I mean, there's not really any way around that, is there? Okay, I am going to have to take a bridge next time, aren't I? There's not a lot I can do here. Let's hope this train gets there in time. Oh, but it's full. Hang on, shit. Okay, I do not want to lose so quickly. Take people to square. Okay, I'm gonna have. What I'm gonna have to do is take these off of blue. Have blue focus on taking people to square. But what if these people want to get to square? I'm gonna have to get. Yeah, we've got rainbow colours this time, as Ren points out. I'm going to have to get a bridge quite urgently now, I think. And of course I wasn't offered one. Right, this is a serious problem now. That has to be on there. That's 8, so I can't extend yellow anymore. You can get to square by getting here and then changing. That is a thing you can do. I think purple needs another train. I think probably have a carriage on blue. And hope for the best. I mean, I've got another line, but I don't know what I'd do with it. We're short of bridges. The reason for getting all the lines was to not go over 8 lines per 8 stations per line. Which I haven't done. I've got exactly 8 on one of them. But at this rate, I'm never going to make it to 1600 anyway. So maybe it didn't matter. Maybe I should have focused on bridges first. Oh god. Oh, hang on. Blue is... Purple is panicking, rather. Oh, purple has a load that need to go to square, that's why. And they can't go to square in one move. No, yeah, purple and blue need to intersect, otherwise this doesn't work. Yeah, I think this is just a badly designed network, to be quite honest with you. Maybe should have thought this one through a bit better. Right, I can't actually take that with yellow because it would be 9 stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take more stations with blue. I can take it with yellow. Orange is about to lose. Yeah, this is just a bad design. This one, I think. Oh god! Right, football is back. Football is over here now. This is. I think this is a combination of bad design and this level is just hard, perhaps. Most accurate. This should really be an interchange, I think. Yeah, we're only at 700 and already it's gone this crazy, which is weird. Yeah, everyone here wants to get to football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is already 8. I can't extend it to football. Right, bridges. It might be too little too late. Need to have a locomotive there. With the bridge we can now extend somebody else to square. We can extend red to square, which helps. We can redo. Oh, there's a circle up there. Oh no, that's 9. Hopefully that doesn't invalidate the achievement because I briefly connected a 9th station. That would be really annoying. I can bring red through here. Take some pressure off yellow. And then we can add another station to yellow. I don't think I want to. Could. I mean, it's all this that's actually causing the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8 or fewer stops is actually surprisingly hard. That's 8. 7. I'm trying to have more interchanges so people have more way of getting there. But if another station is built now, I have to delete one of those interchanges. Suppose the alternative is to put the pink line down and steal a train. I'm going to put the pink line down and steal a train just as a desperate hope that it works. It would be something like this in a loop or something. Give that a go. Oh, red is about to lose. Oh, purple is about to lose. Everyone's about to lose. About to lose. There's a train coming for orange. Gonna get there in time. Oh, it went past. Damn it. Okay. That one was really, really hard. That was a lot harder than the other levels. And I'm not just saying that as an excuse because I did badly. Yeah, 842. But I wonder. Yeah, see, look at this histogram here compared to the histograms for the other levels. Pretty much nobody got more than 1600, and the average was less than 800. I was actually in the top half there. Compare that to Warsaw, where I scored 3000. Average was about 1600, and a significant number of people got over 3000. So that was a harder level. The data supports my assertion that that's a harder level. Nobody got more than 2000 basically. Although yeah, rank 127,000 still pretty bad. Oh, Moakonda played this one. Okay, Moakonda actually played this one, and yeah, see that's even 1500 is top 10,000. So this challenge then, this 1400 with no more than 8 stations per line is actually really hard. I wonder how many people have that challenge, because that is actually really hard. Right, so Budapest would be next. We don't have much time left, and actually probably best I end a little earlier today because I have work tomorrow, and Harry has work tomorrow, and other people probably have work tomorrow. We will do another stream of this game, and we will do more of these maps. And I might even go back and try and improve Paris and New York. So just a few more. I noticed there's this mode down here. What does that do? Oh, okay. Right, there's even more content than I thought. So as well as all the maps, there's different modes. What is this? Normal, extreme, endless, and creative. Oh, don't let stations overcrowd. Tracks are permanent. Wow. Okay, not being able to redesign your subway. Not being able to redesign it, but not knowing where the stations are going to come. That would be really annoying. Stations do not overcrowd. Build for efficiency. Okay, so you don't lose. You just keep trying to do the best you can. And creative, where yeah, place and edit stations. This is just like do whatever you want, which is more of a free form thing. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know about extreme mode. I'll do at least one game of endless mode next stream just to see what it's like. Creative, I think, might be a bit boring because just do whatever. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that button there. And I'll also try a daily challenge next stream as well because I haven't done one of those yet. But that's going to be it for today. Lana says, thank you for the stream. Harry says, we're just about to say goodnight. Yeah, if you can hang on just a few more minutes, Harry will raid out. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'm going to look for somebody to raid now. If anyone has suggestions for raid targets, I've just realised I'm lurking in my own stream because I was lurking in Ophelia's stream and she raided. Thank you once again for that. Yeah, if anyone has suggestions for where we go, please do let me know. Otherwise, I will have a look at my followers. Oh, Alhuno is streaming. I thought I hadn't heard from him a bit. I was thinking, oh, is Alhuno still here? I know he requested this game. That explains it. Okay, we might raid Alhuno on account of this was sort of a stream for him because he requested the game. Ooh. Everything makes sense. Everything lines up. Thank you for reading me your flower, Lana. I'm glad you remembered. Ancient Cosmographer says, thanks 5 stream. Do a raid to Alhuno. I'll just check that he's actually live and doing stuff. Oh, playing Tokyo Extreme Racer. So not Super Mario World this time. That looks fun. So let's join him with that. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Ander for that gift sub to 53 New Wave. Thank you both to Ophelia and to 53 New Wave for the raids. Thank you to everybody who redeemed their flowers. Raid Alhuno 1. We go. I will give you a raid message to put in Alhuno's chat when we go in, which will look like this if you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, feel free to copy the message and put your own emotes in, or emotes that you have subscribed to that you like. Or if you're not sure what emotes to use, here's a version with some dancing dinosaurs, which you are welcome to. Brute Force says, thank you for the stream. Sorry I was away escorting the lovely panda home. I'm glad to hear the lovely panda has made it home safely and in time to get her flower. I will be back next Friday with the concluding part of Botany Manor and the first part of Lingo, which is a rule discovery puzzle game. A bit like The Witness, a bit like Antechamber as well. It's got like non-Euclidean space going in, and it's language themed. Ancient Cosmographer might be interested in it because it's a word game, sort of. Saturday will be the next part of Planet of Lana, and back here, same time, same place next week, will be more Mini Metro. Until then, thank you all for watching, and bye for now.